Hey there, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. Woody Bendel here from Next Level Growth Strategies. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and you know what that means, right? Yep, you've got it. A ton of new Super Bowl ads. Now, some of these ads are going to be awesome, meaning they actually benefit the brand. And some are going to be a colossal waste of money. Now, it's amazing to me that this is the case, and this type of stuff continues to happen year after year after year. And even though your organization probably isn't airing a Super Bowl ad anytime soon, this week's tip is going to help your organization make sure that your advertising hits the mark and doesn't miss wide right. Okay then, so stick around because I know you are not going to want to miss out on this week's tip. All right, welcome back everyone. And before we jump on in, if you are a fan of our videos, be sure to give us a like and go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss out on one of our weekly tips. Now, I don't know about you, but I love watching all the new ads during the Super Bowl each year. And several years ago, I actually performed a real-time survey during the Super Bowl to gauge the public's opinion about how good the Super Bowl ads were. And as it turned out, my methodology did a great job of determining that year's winners and losers. Now, over the years, I've observed several common themes for the ads that are awesome and the ones that stink it up. The first thing that distinguishes the winners from the losers is something I've already talked about in another video, and that is the losers usually fall into the common mistake of putting their little m marketing ahead of their big M marketing. That is, they put tactics, and in this case, really expensive advertising and media, way ahead of the brand's overarching marketing strategy, or their big M marketing. And if you'd like to know more about that, you'll find a link for that video down in the comments section below. And the second common mistake I see these organizations make, which is completely tied to the first mistake, is that because they don't have their brand and their brand strategy completely nailed down, their advertising brief, if they've actually created one, is awful. I've talked about in the past the importance of a great marketing or advertising brief. I'll also provide a link on our video on how to create a great marketing brief in the comments section, down below. But the third thing that distinguishes the winners from the losers is that they actually know what it takes to make a great ad. And by great, I mean an ad that creates value for your organization. Much of this is going to be captured in your advertising brief, but there are a number of other things that won't be on your brief that are critical for making an effective ad or commercial. Let me share those with you right now. A great ad boils down to two primary dimensions that are comprised of 5 different metrics or sentiments. The first dimension is an ad's relationship potential. This is measured by 2 things: consideration, the extent to which the ad makes the target audience want to buy from the company or buy the product. The second measure is connection. That is, an ad makes you like or feel good about the company or product. Now, the second dimension is creative impact potential. This is measured by determining 3 things. The first is message clarity, meaning when you see the ad, you clearly know who the ad was for and what the ad was trying to get across. The second is likability. That's pretty straightforward. Did you like the ad or not? And the last is buzzworthiness or shareability. Is this an ad that you'd tell your friends or family members about or bother to share on social media? Kind of makes a lot of sense, right? Okay, so here's this week's tip. Marketing and advertising, now let me rephrase that. Good marketing, and by good I mean effective marketing and advertising, are critical for building great brands. You don't need to spend a ton of money to create a great ad that will provide tremendous benefit to your organization. But there are 3 legs on the advertising tripod, and they all need to be there, and they all need to be strong in order for your marketing and advertising to stand and deliver the results. The first leg is a strong customer-centric brand strategy. The second, which cannot happen without the first, is a great marketing or ad or creative brief. And finally, the third is understanding what it takes for an ad to be effective and putting processes and metrics in place that will greatly improve your chances of success. And this means your ad needs to create consideration and it needs to create a connection. And if you can consistently do this, I'll guarantee you'll be elated by the results. Okay, so there you have it. That's this week's tip for getting your business to its next level of profitable growth by creating clarity, alignment, and consistency. Thank you again for watching, and if you feel like your organization could use some help with its brand or advertising or creative strategy, be sure to give us a call. Okay, then we'll see you next time, and go Chiefs!